Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mildly Infuriating. It's time to get really annoyed. Right, let's scroll down to number 15 and start with the hospital helping. Yeah, healthcare, it's a bitch. Yeah. What I owe the hospital that I just went to because I was suicidal. This was just staying in a room for 2 days. It's expensive being mentally unwell. People wonder why we don't seek help. Yeah, another perk of the NHS over in the UK. Yeah, I do feel sorry for Americans and their healthcare system. Yeah, that's a really expensive. You basically rented a room for 2 nights and it costs you 3k. Moving on from that hellhole, I just waited an hour to get to 98%. We couldn't complete the updates, undoing changes. Don't turn off your computer. Wow, that's got to suck. Main thing is that Microsoft are treating Windows as a service now, so they're going to be forcing updates on you. You can delay it and you can find a setting to push it off to a certain day of the week, but updates are the bane of any Windows user's existence. And it's just going to try again, and then try again, and try again until it thinks, I've tried this enough times, I'm going to put it off for a week and then try again. Let's go number 13. Wanted to have a fat avocado for breakfast. Didn't expect it to be 9 months pregnant. There's nothing you can do about that though. Looks like a fat avocado. Ends up being... there's nothing... You can't take it back. You just have to live with it and move on. I don't really like avocado anyway, so... That looks like a pretty good avocado. The less body, the better. Number 12. Annoying kids pulled the bolts out. This is a hotel owned by my family and I. Oh, they pulled all the buttons out of the... Oh, that's going to be a pain to reupholster. Well, yeah, you can... Yeah, because they're just basically just buttons. You push them through and then they sew on the back. Is that a headboard? Because... if you knew the room, you know who it is, and I believe there's a deposit that you put in that you get back at the end, or not get back in the case of these kids. Why would you pull them out though? What kid goes, that headboard, let's ruin it? Yeah, stupid kids. They always do the annoying things that you would never expect. Number 11, comments like this. I'll just read the first line, I'm not going to read all this. They thanked for 1 like. First off, why would you thank for 1 like? 10, 19, now 20 in the same comment. What? You were editing it and you got another like and you... Okay. 21. They went from 19, 20, 21 while they were editing. 24, 27, they're famous. 30, I'm the best. No, you aren't. He's on 36 now, so he's probably popping the champagne. He's going all out on this. Although he's probably a kid, so he's probably popping on Ribena. Some people are just too thirsty for appreciation or any attention. Right, number 10. Just arrived at my hotel in my sea-facing room. Well, there's sea there. So, just... just over the rooftop, just below the other bit of land there's sea. But with hotels, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Whatever they say, think of it as that could be up to a 10% of the view. Because sometimes they say like view of the grounds, but it's actually like you're on the ground view, you're on the ground floor, and there's a path that goes right outside your windows onto a little bit of grass. So sea view, you could, if you go to the top corner, look out and see the sea, but it could be that you are on the side that you're on the lowest window that could technically be classed as seeing the sea. Probably the floor above, you see twice as much. The floor above that, you see 3 times as much. Floor above that, you don't even see this roof at all. You're probably just on the cusp of being able to see it, so they still class it as sea facing. because it is facing the direction of the sea. It doesn't say sea view, it says sea facing. So, yeah, at least you've got your own little private balcony there. Number 9, how this box isn't able to be coloured like it is advertised. So you get craft cheese. Okay. So the people that designed the box designed it to be drawn on by Crayola, but it's a wax proof. You see, that could have all been down to the print. It could have been that they actually planned it all out right down to the print, and then the box maker chose what they were using, because it could just be the paint that is. Actually, I'm going to look at the comments and see if there's anything on them. Yeah, working in the printing industry, coating specifically, this box needs to be coated with an aqueous gloss food safe coating, which is keeping the crayon from working. It's not really waxy, but the dyeing level, measurement of surface tension of the coating versus the dyeing of the crayon doesn't match up, so you can't draw on it basically. So they designed the box all with all the intention of being able to draw on it with Crayola, and then when they got made, they went, oh no, I think we'll use the food safe one because we're selling food, which then royally screwed over the plans of craft. But yeah, the more you know. Number 8, guess how old my son is. I'm going to guess 4 or 40. There's no zeros either. I'd imagine the later numbers aren't used as much as the lower numbers, because you don't start putting the ages on cakes at around 20 onwards. So maybe 30, but so you've only got, you're using the 1s, 2s and 3s for everything. You're using all of them for under 10, and then from 1, 2 and 3 onwards. But 4, there must be a lot of middle-aged people getting 40 and 50. Yeah, because there's no zeros either. 40 and 50, I imagine, are the ones they're getting the most of. Just looking at this, because from then on, people don't want to put their age on. Also, if your son is 4, chances are he won't really remember it. He won't care. He'll just go, oh look, there's cake. You could even do a little bit of maths and do a 2 plus 2 if there's a plus symbol anywhere. But yeah, just, you could take the 2 and then put it up and then do like a 2 squared. But again, he's 4. He won't know the difference. Okay, number 7. SeaWorld Orlando. Yellow's the car park, red is a lake for humans to play on paddle boats, and blue is where the orcas spend their lives. There's the parking, there's humans on paddle boats, and there's the orcas. We know SeaWorld in Orlando and their reputation for their orcas, so it does not surprise me this at all. At some point it's going to shut down, and then the orcas will be in a better place, but until then, we just have to just not go. Just wait for them to be shut down. People keep on going, and that's the problem. People keep on fueling that small little blue patch in the bottom there. Number 6, this dude. Oh, put your weights back. How can you circulate through that many weights? Why do you need one of every weight? You must have picked it up and went, too heavy, too heavy, too heavy, too heavy. Get your skinny legs back to the weight rack. Put them all back. Number 5, they switched the P's. Oh, okay, I see what they did. The P with the, can't remember the name of the little tail on the top, can't remember its name, but that's the lowercase, and they just swapped them over. That looks like it was actually the fault of the person putting them up, because they are the same size, I'm gonna actually search their logo a sec. yeah, the Walmart pickup does have it around the right way. So it's the person that put it up there. They something else ended in CK up. Yeah. YouTuber Brooke Halt's abusing her dog. Yeah.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl.
I'm gonna mute you. Yes, she trains it using discipline. I get that she could have just cut this out of the video and no one would have known anything, and this could be the worst out of everything and it's just fine. I'm just gonna skip over this because it's come up a lot, and I'm not gonna put my word in because I don't really see much of a problem with it. It's not overly disciplining, so apart from the fake spitting in the face, maybe it's a little bit off, but pushing them back and hitting them down, that's fine. So let's move on to number 3. Wash my measuring cups and all the lines and numbers come off. Wow. So now we need to get a second measuring cup to put measurements in and mark on with a Sharpie so it doesn't come off. But yeah, that's just a bad situation. Now you just have a cup. You can use it to mix stuff together in, but using another measuring cup to put into it, so like whisking up eggs and that kind of stuff, you can still use it for, but measuring, maybe not anymore. Number 2, this teacher gives me anxiety. Marty ate 4/6 of his pizza and Louis ate 5/6 of his pizza. Marty ate more pizza than Louis. How is that possible? Marty's pizza is bigger than Louis' pizza. That is not possible because 5/6 is greater than 4/6, so Louis ate more. No, you are wrong. We don't know the dimensions of his pizza, so we don't know how much they actually ate. If I was to give you one of those little party pizzas and you ate all of it, or an 11-inch pizza and then say you ate a quarter of it, who had more? What's the bigger portion? You didn't say what diameter his pizza is, so you asked how it could be possible. So he gave you how it could be possible, and then you punished him for thinking outside of your special box. So that is what's wrong with the education system in a nutshell. Number 1, still the worst company in America. How likely are you to recommend Xfinity from Comcast to your friends and family? You charged me $140 for early termination despite my military orders to move. This violates the Service Members Civil Relief Act of 2003. You have still not defunded it. Thanks Comcast. They do think they're higher than the law and the military. Military's ordered me to move. There's actually an act in to say that you have to give me money. Where's my money? 0. They deserve that 0. There should be like a special like -10 for them, because they are off the bottom of the scale. So that has been the last month of Mildly Infuriating. If you liked it, give it a like. If you have a recommendation of what you want me to do next week, put it down in the comment section below, and I may even take a look. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, and then I will see you for the next video that I post. I'll see you next week, guys. Goodbye.